Hi, my name is Pat, and this is my channel, Book Chat with Pat, and I'm glad that you're here. This is going to be my second installment in the BookTube Secret Santa event. This delightful event was created by Heather at Heather Reads and Meg at Books Off the Beaten Path. And I was tagged initially by Meg to participate. And I made a video earlier this week on my BookTube Secret Santa list. And basically what you're supposed to do is to pick 5 booktubers and then make a recommendation of a book or books that you would like to be able to get for them if you could, if you were their secret Santa. So in my first video, I followed the rules. I picked 5 people and I picked a little more than 5 books, but not too many more. And I did what I was supposed to do. But I said in that video that, I was actually prepared for that video to do about 15 recommendations. And I didn't want to make a long video, and I wanted to be going along with what the rules of the tag are. So I said I would just do several episodes of this, that it might be fun during the holiday season. Now, I was also told after that first video that I needed to wear a Santa hat if I were to be a proper secret Santa. So I aim to oblige. So I have a few more people here today that I'd like to talk about, and some recommendations. These are Secret Santa gifts that I would like to be able to give to them. Somewhere along the line, I don't know where it was, but it must have been in a live stream somewhere. We were having a conversation about Jack the Ripper, and MJ, my friend MJ at Reading This Life, talked about the possibility of us having some kind of a reading event revolving around reading some of the stories about Jack the Ripper. Well, MJ, if I could get a Secret Santa gift for you, I think it would be this, the big book of Jack the Ripper, the most complete compendium of Ripper stories ever assembled. And this is one of the Otto Penzler great big books. I sort of have a collection of these. Nowhere near complete, but I think I have about 8 Otto Penzler big books. This one I bought used after we were talking about this Jack the Ripper possible event, and this one that I have is actually inscribed to someone. I want to say it's either Louisa or Larissa, but it is signed by Otto Penzler himself. So pretty cool. So I think this would be a great gift for my wonderful friend MJ at Reading This Life. In many videos, in comments for videos, I have been conversing with my friend Jess at Jess Book Girl TV about the fact that her favorite book, which goes back to when she was in school herself, is S.E. Hinton's The Outsiders. And I have promised Jess that I would find a way to do a video at some point on the complete body of work of S.E. Hinton. I never got to teach her. I think we did teach her in, maybe 6th or 7th grade, and I always taught the high school and older kids. But I also had a very powerful experience early in my life with reading S.E. Hinton, although I discovered her through her book, That Was Then, This Is Now, and then read The Outsiders after that. But anyway, if I could get a Secret Santa gift for my friend Jess at Jess Book Girl TV, I would get her a first edition of The Outsiders and an assigned first edition. I have some relatively newer, later editions. I don't have the original one that I owned in the 70s, which could have been a first edition, but I have no idea what happened to that. I have a much, much later edition. And I also have the 50th anniversary platinum edition. I'm sure Jess has this one. But I would like to get a first edition signed for Jess. Okay. My friend Ellen at Ellen Made Book Club has mentioned that she would like to read some T. Kingfisher. She may have already done so, but whenever I talk about T. Kingfisher or show any of my T. Kingfisher books, Ellen always comments on how much she loves the cover art. Another thing that I know about Ellen is that she loves to read retellings. Specifically, she has read a lot of modern, contemporary retellings of ancient myths. But this is one of the newer T. Kingfisher novels, and this is a retelling of the Snow White story, and it also has very beautiful cover art. This is Hemlock and Silver. So Ellen, that would be my Secret Santa gift to you. Now, my friend Kevin at Kevin Toll Reads has been reading Westerns for, well, the entire time that I've known him. Which is about almost 2 years. He reads a great deal of Louis L'Amour Westerns, and somewhere along the line, I told him that I had heard that Robert B. Parker had a Western series and that I had heard that it was pretty good. Well, Robert B. Parker died after, I think he had written the first 5 in his Western series, and then other writers have picked up the series since Parker's death. Kevin has read them all. He just recently did a review video of the last of the Robert B. Parker. I think they're the newest writer. I think his last name is Knox. But Kevin's read them all. He's done. There's another one coming out, I think in February or in the spring. But right now, he's read all of them. So I thought maybe a different Western writer. And it's funny that I introduced Kevin to the Robert B. Parker Westerns, which I have never read. I have only read a few of the Spencer mysteries. I've not read any of the Westerns, but I made this recommendation to Kevin, and he's now exhausted all of them. So my Secret Santa gift to Kevin would be the complete Western stories of Elmore Leonard. Kevin told me he has read a few Elmore Leonards and a few short stories. So this would be, I think, an appropriate gift for my friend Kevin. My good friend Gareth at Books, Songs, and Other Magic is a person that I've also been doing a lot of buddy reading with in the last year. And we've read several works of science fiction together. And we hope to read more in the coming year. I think we have one tentatively scheduled for 2026. One of Gareth's favorite science fiction writers is Ray Bradbury, and that is someone that we share. Ray Bradbury is probably my favorite of the classic science fiction writers. Well, earlier this year, another good friend of mine, Troy Trada, who was a booktuber. His channel's not active right now, but he continues to be an active viewer and commenter. He sent me the most beautiful gift. And this was from the Library of America. It's the box set of Ray Bradbury, the Ray Bradbury collection. And it's just a beautiful set of 2 volumes, hardcovers, including The Martian Chronicles, Fahrenheit 451, Dandelion Wine, Something Wicked This Way Comes, The Illustrated Man, The October Country, and 27 other stories. So this was just such a generous gift that Troy gave to me. And if I were able to, I would love to make a similar gift, send a box set of Ray Bradbury to my friend Gareth. Now, he has all of these books. He has them all in paperback, but I don't think he has the Library of America hardcover box set series. So that would be, if I could, that would be something that I would love to be able to send to Gareth. It was so kind of Troy to send me his set, and I would love to be able to do the same for Gareth, who truly loves Ray Bradbury. And then the last person I'm going to talk about today is my friend Jack at Spread Book Joy. Now, Jack and I discovered earlier this year that we were the last 2 people on earth to read Anthony Trollope. And we decided to read The Warden together. And we did it, and we loved it. We had a wonderful discussion on Voxer, and we decided that we were going to read the rest of the Barchester novels together. So then we went on for Victober, and we read the 2nd volume, Barchester Towers. And so now we're talking about where we're going to fit in the next volume in 2026, as we're all making our plans for the coming year. So just to keep this going, because this discussion that I've been having with Jack, and this friendship that we have been building through our reading and discussing, has just been one of the real highlights of my BookTube year. So I would just get for Jack the next 2 volumes, because we've still got 4 more books to read, so we need to get going. So number 3, which is our next read, Jack, is Dr. Thorne. So I wish that I could give you this for Christmas. That would be my Secret Santa gift to you, and then we might as well keep going. And volume 4 is Framley Parsonage. So those are just a few more Secret Santa gifts that I would love to be able to give to some of my dear BookTube friends. So if you've been mentioned in this video, you now are tagged, and you're supposed to do your Secret Santa list, and you're supposed to pick 5 people that you would like to give Secret Santa gifts to. No pressure, of course. It's just fun. It's just a way to make some lovely book recommendations for lovely people, and a way to spread some holiday cheer. There may be more coming. I do have several other gifts picked out for several other people, and we've still got a couple weeks to go. So, as always, I thank you for watching. I hope that you're doing well. I'll speak with you again soon. Take care.